Well, here we go again, huh? Once again, this is the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And I want to thank you very much for tuning in with me. Before we get started, I just want to remind everybody that this is probably the last True Capitalist Radio broadcast that I'm going to be doing. And before I get into the reasons why, let me give everybody a quick introduction on what exactly I think about the elections. Unfortunately, I think that the election reflects a very bad immaturity that has happened within the American people. And the reason is, how about them Democrats? Real funny. I'm not a Democrat, first and foremost, okay? I just know that the people that the people that are cheering for MAGA and, 4 more years of Trump, you people don't know what you're talking about. You see, this guy, Trump, in 2024, is not the guy that I supported in 2016. All right, this guy that's in 2024, we don't know what he stands for. He has said everything throughout this campaign. That's why I compared him to the 2008 Democrats that voted for Obama. Because that's exactly what Obama did. He threw everything at the kitchen sink. And what's going on to Duke Orville, man? Cheers to you. Thank you very much for the 20 beers and that sort of thing. But I think that...
I'd buy that for
$1. All right. Yeah, thank you. Will you service my schmeckle? Real funny, all right? And Kits, I don't blame Derwicking for this. Anna Wiz, Cowboys lost, great. And Tesla Cyberheart, I fucking warned you this would happen. You didn't warn shit, dude. You were in the damn True Capitalist Radio chat sucking the damn titty of Kamala Harris, Tesla Cyberheart. What the hell are you talking about? Anyway, look.
I'd buy that for $1.
Yeah, thanks a lot, President J, you piece of trash. Anyway, look. I think that what last night represented is that the American public is at such a below mediocre type of mental capacity in which they actually think that they're going to gain something from Donald Trump, when in actuality, we're not going to gain a goddamn thing. I mean, we're already talking about withdrawing the troops from Ukraine, and when we do that, mark my word, we will be hit up by a foreign nation because we are purely weak. This election shows how weak we are and how naive we are willing to just submit based on a cult of personality. Now, I personally believe that in this new Trump administration, we're going to have some bad economic times, even though right now everybody is in the stock market buying in optimism. I think that we're going to have some horrible economic times. Secondly, I think that the foreign policy that will be reversed by Trump will end up biting us in the ass. Us submitting to Russia, us submitting to these foreign powers is going to put us in a very bad situation. And you see, look, I can't say anything about it because, the American public wanted this to happen. And I have come to the conclusion that in a world of tards, I have already come to accept that I am tard entertainment. I'm just entertainment for tards. I have been broadcasting this broadcast for going on 17 years in January, and I predicted all this bullshit was going to happen. Go back to 2008 and 2009 when this broadcast was called True Conservative Radio. I said that oral copulation between two men across the street from an elementary school, not only would it be accepted in today's America, it would be protected by the first goddamn amendment. And that's exactly what's happened. I said that the absolute pussification of the American male will be implemented because of single dirty dish rag whore mothers. And that's exactly what's happened. I have predicted world events. I have done a lot of things on this show. And I understand.
I'd buy that for $1.
I understand now that, it's all for naught. You people want to go and take America into this ridiculous direction in which we are going to be weaker for. And, by all means, that's where we're going to go. So I get it. I get it that most of the people that listen,
I'd buy that for $1.
I get most of the people that listen are a bunch of tards. I get that the American general public are a bunch of idiots. And, I just don't think that I need to exert the type of effort and energy that I do for this show on True Capitalist Radio, since the direction in which America wants to go is the direction it's wanting to go. So, it's just sad. It's a sad state of affairs. I really don't know what the fuck's going to happen in this country. I think that we're going to take a step back. I certainly do believe we're going to get hit up by a nation state. We're going to show weakness on the world stage. We're going to be, it's going to be sad. It's really going to be sad. But hey, I'm entertainment for tards now. All right. So you all enjoy the next 4 years, but expect another lockdown, expect another injection to be injected in your body. But what difference does it make? You people love that shit.
That for $1.
You people love that shit, all right? You forgave Donald Trump for that fucking ridiculous serum that you people got injected with. Maybe that's why y'all are half retarded. But look, in a country of tards, I get it. I'm entertainment for tards. So there's no reason for me to do True Capitalist Radio any longer. You people are idiots. And you people are, it's like a brave new world. You people are happy about being idiots. So there really is no reason for me to do True Capitalist Radio any longer. You know what I'm saying? And Mama Luigi, I respect your reluctancy, but Trump had this in the bag. Well, obviously, man, listen, I understand that I am entertainment for tards. All right? And most of America are a bunch of retards. I get it. All right? I'm entertainment for tards. I'm never going to do this True Capitalist Radio show again. I guess I'm going to do the Ghost Show, but I don't know how long I'm going to do that. All right? But I am done with this political shit. I'm done with this whole trying to navigate some other sparking of synapses in the brains of folks. I'm done. I'm done with this shit. All right? I am done. Regardless of what happens to this country, we deserve it. All right? We deserve it. Anyway, Devious Dave, fuck you. Urinator, fuck you. And who else? Feminist Socialist, fuck you. Tesla Cyberheart, fuck you. Arrogant bastard, cheers to you. And who else? I'm doing rumble rants, for Christ's sake. Tesla Cyberheart, fuck you, you effeminate fruit bowl. Kits does a flip, fear-mongering Freddy. Hey, dude, just watch, all right? We got 4 years. Mark my words, okay? We're going to be hit up by a nation state because we're going to bow down to Russia. We're going to get hit up by a nation state.
That for $1.
All right, and we're going to have another lockdown. But, hey, you people love that shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, you people love that shit. So it is what it is. Tesla Cyberheart, fuck you again. President J, fuck you again. Jack is okay, fuck you. Vox Artificials, fuck you. Alexander the Resurrection, fuck you. Purple Juice, fuck you. And there we go. Okay. All right. Anyway, let me get to some of these buy me a coffees, for Christ's sake. All right. All right, let me get to some of these buy me a coffees. And you know what? I'm not reading them. I'm having fucking AI read this shit. Put the PC shot on. All right, somebody named Kamala Harris. All right, hook this up. So let's go ahead and hear what Kamala Harris has to say. Read it aloud.
Dear Ghost, I want to personally thank you for your unwavering support during my campaign.
I'd buy that for
Your
$1.
belief in our vision and your commitment to fighting for a better future meant the world to me.
Yeah, great.
While the outcome was not what we had hoped for, I am deeply grateful for all the time, energy, and heart you dedicated to this journey. It's supporters like you who remind me that the work for justice, equality, and progress is never finished.
Great.
Your passion and determination inspire me to continue fighting every single day,
Great.
No matter the setbacks. Thank you for standing with me. Your support has been a gift, and I am proud to have had you by my side.
Great.
With gratitude, comma.
All right. And by the way, Slippery Ho, I'll get your video the next Ghost Show, which I don't know when the hell that is. President Jay, how about them Democrats? Yeah, shove it up your ass, all right? I'm not a Democrat, all right? The Republican Party that we have now is no different than the Democrat Party. The only difference was Russian simping, which I guess we better, get used to that, and tax nuances, all right? Mama Luigi, will I do more Twitter or X spaces? I don't know, man. I have no idea. I'm entertainment for tards. I'm a tard-tainer, all right? In a country of retarded, moronic, self-absorbed, entitled pieces of trash.
I'd buy that for $1.
All right, I am a entertainment for tards, so I get it. That's why this is going to be the last true capitalist radio. All right, I get it. You people like this direction that we're going as far as the country is concerned. And, hey, 53% of you losers are on fucking entitlement. So, what do I expect? You know what I mean? Y'all are going the same direction as goddamn Europe. I've been trying to tell you people this. Of course, you people don't care. So why should I care? So anyway, HR puffs and stuff. Serious question. At what price point would you shit yourself on the air for content? See what I'm saying? I'm entertainment for tards. I get it. All right, I get it. Ghost is wrong again. Yeah, I get it, dude. I did not realize that America is this fucking ridiculous. All right, I can't believe that this is fucking pathetic.
I'd buy that for $1.
And by the way, I'm not acknowledging Rumble Rants unless you drop $5. All right, if you're dropping anything below $5, I'm just going to give you a fuck you. All right, so take that.
I'd buy that for $1.
All right, I'm just going to take a fuck you. Anyway, here's Vox Artificial, another tard, for Christ's sake. How about them Democrats? And here's Bill. Let's see what Bill has to say, all right? What are you saying here?
I'd buy that
What
for
are you
$1.
saying?
Just admit that you were wrong. You're acting really salty because you were so certain Trump was going to win, that as soon as it was becoming clear he was going to win, you bailed and decided to get drunk. You can't admit you were wrong.
Dude, I am wrong. How can I not admit I'm wrong? Look, first of all, I did not want Kamala Harris to win. I didn't want Trump to win more because he doesn't represent the Republican Party. But then again, the Republican Party comprises of a bunch of man-children who think that it's perfectly okay to put a pre-teenage animated Japanese girl in their profile picture. So when that becomes prevalent amongst the social dynamic of America, well, this is what you get. All right, this is what you get. You get people jocking some fucking idiot who has said everything from under the sun in this campaign. Who the fuck knows?
For $1.
Who the fuck knows what exactly he's going to do? All right? But if he does something bad, which I anticipate, I'll be here to rub it in your fucking faces. All right? And Kirk Johnson, fuck you. Anna Wiz, fuck you. Who else? We got feminist socialist, fuck you. Here's Jack is okay. If you're going to use AI to read your donations, you might as well bring back text-to-speech. Not going to do it, all right? Not going to do it. And what's going on to Matt with 3 beers? I hope some of these autists aren't the same ones back in 2011 and 2012. What are you talking about? Most of them are. Most of them are, Matt, for Christ's sake. And President J, once again, or President Donald J. Trump, I'm back, bitch. Great. Yeah. I'm telling you, you people that are heel kicking, for this are going to be sadly disappointed. You know what I mean? Anyway, fuck you, Bob Tom. Fuck you, Kits Does a Flip. Here's Tesla's Cyberheart. I know what's not going to do, give money to Ukraine and draft innocent people into the Middle East. Well, that's not true. I think Trump came out recently saying that he's going to be a little bit more aggressive on Iran. So dress warm, Tesla Cyberheart, you fruit bowl. And it looks like Buy Me a Coffee deleted your comment. Why did it delete your comment? Why did it delete your comment, dude? Hold on just a second. Why did it delete fucking Duke Orville's comment? I don't understand. Where's Duke Orville? No shit. I saw him fucking donate. What the hell happened? Looks like Buy Me a Coffee deleted your donation. What the hell is that all about, dude? What the hell is that? I don't know what the hell that was about there, Duke Orville. Sorry about that. I don't know what the hell's going on. But cheers to Duke Orville. Anyway, let me get to these donations once again. Let me see, where are we at here? We're at Bill. What's up to Matt? Yeah, I know some of these autists are from 2011, 2012. Some idiot pretending to be Donald Trump.
Buy that for $1.
All right. H2 guideline. How about them Democrats? Real funny. Daddy Trump, by the way. Your prognosticated is just as bad as your crypto and stock picks. And time for a Ghost Sports broadcast? I don't know, man. I don't know about that. Hey, Duke Orville, I don't know what the hell's going on with that shit, man.
I'd buy that for
Anyway,
$1.
Kitch Does a Flip says, I love CeeLo Green, fuck you song as well. And Belligerent Brian, I'm not reading that, fuck you. And Mama Luigi, if this is your first time ever abstaining as an election, the entire election, yes. Mama Luigi, it is. The entire, I did not go to vote, so... Anyway, we got Cookie Lipschitz. Let's see what Cookie Lipschitz has to say. All right, what are you saying here?
This election proves that we have failed as a society.
Yeah.
It'll only get worse from here. Prepare for a major shit show. Fuck the MAGA Republicans. Too many people are blind to see the potential consequences of letting a polarizing candidate that doesn't stand for anything nowadays.
Thank you very much.
We have failed.
Thank you, Cookie Shitlips. All right, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
I'd buy that for $1.
I appreciate it, dude. And cheers to Doomcat. Don't get me wrong, we're going to get to all these donations here. But once again, I am done with the True Capitalist Radio Show. I am done. It's obvious the country wants to take, the direction that it's going, and that's just all there is to it. Yeah, I mean, what are you going to do? You know what I mean? What are you going to do? Anyway, put the PC shot on. We've got Tard Tainter. Ha ha ha, you lost, Ghost. Ha ha ha, you suck. Cry about it. I didn't lose shit. I didn't lose a goddamn thing. I think the country lost, if anything. And fuck you, Belligerent Brian. Fuck you, Purple Juice. All right, thank you very much. I'm not reading. Did y'all hear me? I'm not reading anything on Rumble Rants unless it's $5. All right? I'm not acknowledging you fucking bucker or $2 motherfuckers, all right? If you want to fucking talk shit to me, it's going to cost you $5. So fuck you. All right?
I'd buy that for $1.
And here's Ghost's #1 fan. All right, here's MF Ghostler here. Let's see what the hell MF Ghostler has in store for us here. Read this aloud here.
Used to watch your show religiously and thought you were hilarious and correct about almost anything. You became a complete joke and shell of your former self after the DHS agent threatened you, and you folded like a cheap lawn chair.
Yeah, okay, great.
Fuck you, Ghost, and good riddance.
Yeah, fuck
Tards
you
attract
too.
tards.
Yeah, fuck you too, and that's why you're listening, because you're a tard, all right? I get it. I'm entertainment for tards. I get it. All right? I'm entertainment for tards. That's why I'm not even going to put any more effort into attempting to spark synapses in the brains of folks when it comes to anything political or any of that shit. So, I'm done with this crap. I'm done. All right? And, the country is going to suffer for it, but,
I'd buy that for $1.
we deserve it. We deserve it. I mean, look, the American public really sucks. I mean, we are below mediocrity, for Christ's sake. I mean, the fact that we have these ridiculous Comic Cons in the hundreds every fucking year goes to show you the mental capacity that we're at this point in time. The fact that we've got man children buying toys superseding the consumption of children says a lot. So as far as I'm concerned, I don't want to have anything to do with the political system of this country, and certainly don't want to have anything to do with the progress of these American fucked up piece of shit people. All right? The American people, 53% of the American people collect a government fucking entitlement. 53 fucking percent. And we wonder why Trump and Kamala Harris's rhetoric were basically the same outside of some tax bullshit and outside of Trump simping for fucking Putin's cock. All right? There was no fucking difference. No fucking difference. So as far as I'm concerned, the American public deserves whatever the American public is going to have. I personally think that if you collect a government entitlement, you're a piece of trash. All right? All right, if you're somebody who's collecting off of the government dole, you're a piece of garbage. And of course, You didn't hear the right wing say anything about cutting spending. You didn't hear the right wing talking about rolling back EBT. You didn't hear the right wing say a goddamn thing about that shit throughout this whole campaign. So what are we going to do? We're going to continue deficit spending. I mean, hell, Donald Trump spent more. He put more on the government debt than Obama. And then Obama put more on the government debt than all the presidents before Obama combined. So we certainly don't stand for fiscal responsibility. We certainly don't stand for any kind of moral principle. All right, we don't stand for anything. So as far as I'm concerned, all of you people that think you won something, you didn't win shit. You think that the immigrants are going to be deported and shit? The immigrants ain't going to be deported. You know what's going to happen? Donald Trump is going to deport a few known criminal elements that have already been listed by many different agencies, get them out, and he's going to keep bringing people back in. All right? I mean, you people, you have to understand, you American people, you've already been helped so much. I mean, you've been given almost 10 grand in what is it, entitlements, in stimulus package. And that was in your fucking bank account. What the hell did you losers do with it? You burned it.
I'd buy that
Like a bunch of morons. You know, you had the ability to save for the entire year or 2 year of COVID lockdown, and what did you morons do with it? You burned it on stupidity. So as far as I'm concerned, you know, the American public deserves whatever it wants. I mean, this is what it wants. This is what it gets, dude. This is what it gets. Anyway, we got Pookie. It's okay to admit the geopolitical game has passed you up. You just don't understand what American politics is anymore. Well, I'll be honest with you. I get that now the majority of the American public are a bunch of man-children pieces of fucking garbage that are mesmerized by things that are on TV and what people are saying and memes and shit like that. So I get it, man. That's why I'm gonna end the goddamn True Capitalist radio show. I'm ending it. I'm ending this fucking True Capitalist radio show. There's no need for me to do this shit. I get it. I'm entertainment for tards. I get it that most of you people that listen to me are fucking tards, and I get it. So I'm just gonna do the Go show for as long as I can, because I don't know how long I could do that shit, because I can't stand most of you people. I mean, I'll be honest with you, most of you people, I wouldn't piss on you people if you were on fire. But, hey, you know, this is what I am. I'm entertainment for tards, right? Yay, spaghetti! Anyway, Devious Dave, is there any silver lining? Do you think that there's going to be money-making opportunities for the next 4 years? No, there isn't. I mean, even Elon Musk came out and said, look, during Trump, we're going to see a financial crash. You know, we're going to have some hard times. Even he says it. And why? Because he knows. He's the billionaire. He's the one setting it up. He's the one setting it up. And Roxas, I feel drained. Well, I mean, it's pretty disheartening to know that the majority of the American people are a bunch of fucking useless, entitled, ignorant man-children, don't understand their civic responsibility of voting for people that are going to benefit the general American public and not benefit a small chattering class of loyalists that want to suck the schlong head of some idiot with a skunk on his head. All right? And what is this, belligerent Briar? A chat reflects the streamer, fat man. All right, well, that's why you continuously fucking donate, and that's why you continuously post fucking foot pictures on my goddamn Twitter profile, you fucking moron. And what is this, Starlight Express? Imagine quitting over being wrong about an election. Listen, I did not expect anything other than whatever happened. I mean, listen, I just didn't want Trump to win. Trump winning redefines what the GOP is. And the GOP right now is no different than the 08 Democrats that voted in Obama. Because during the 08 Democrats, they didn't know what the hell Obama stood for. All this idiot did was just say change, and yes, we can. And these idiots voted them in, and take a look at what happened to America. Take a look at what happened to America. So anyway, look, I don't care about you people. All right, you people know how I feel about the American public. The American public sucks. They're a bunch of entitled pieces of fucking ridiculous, narcissistic, fucking pussy whipped versions of themselves. All right, America doesn't build anything anymore. America doesn't produce anything anymore. I mean, that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. Anyway, here's Gino's fucking... Here, what do you have to say, Gino? What is it?
Serious Dono.
I'd buy
This
that
should prove
for
to you the
$1.
majority of Americans don't take politics seriously.
That is true.
It's reality television.
It is. It is.
Trump offers unlimited forms of entertainment.
That is correct.
I'd
But don't
buy
try to
that for
pretend this
$1.
wasn't always the case with him. All that matters is emotional warfare. But hey, don't quit doing what you do. Appreciate your shows.
Well, I appreciate that, Gino. I appreciate that, but you're absolutely correct. I mean, the American public are a bunch of morons. And I mean, they're a disgrace. It's no wonder why the rest of the world hates us when we're this stupid and ignorant. You know, I mean, and you're right, Gino. I mean, these people think they won like the lottery for electing this guy, and he has yet to do anything worth the shit. I mean, lest we forget the whole reason why we have this nightmare that is the side effects of COVID-19 vaccines is because of this asshole. And the reason why Big Pharma is producing nothing but vaccines now is because of Operation Warp Speed. It absolves the goddamn pharmaceutical companies of any vaccine that they create and the side effects therein. So expect another lockdown, if you want my opinion. All right, just expect another lockdown, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. All right, anyway, where are we at here? Frank Castle, hey, Ghost, I'm kind of bummed out, too. Leave it to the Dems to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. I really hope we can keep the TCR chat going because I greatly enjoy it. I am going to keep the chat going. You know, I mean, it is a nice chat, and I appreciate everybody in there. But, you know, the show, you know, nobody cares. All right, nobody listens to this show. I'm entertainment for tards. I get it. What is it, Froppy?
The fact so many people voting for Trump are perfectly okay with government censoring media proves Russia was always the main goal. If they start trying to ban or censor media, I'm not standing for that shit. They'll ban movies, games, anime, and your own personal content if they wish.
That's correct. That is
Not
correct.
gonna let that shit go. Fuck Trump. Fuck everyone who voted for him. Fuck Russ.
Yeah, fuck Russia is right, Froppy. I hear you, man. And Menno Ray, I paid a monthly fee. I go, fuck you, Menno Ray. All right, go fuck yourself.
I'd buy that.
We got El Foxo Loco. I get AI reads this. All right, good. Thank you, El Foxo Loco, you fucking weirdo. Birdman, Bird-like Mailman, Ghost, don't leave. We need your political dope. Does this mean the TCR chat is over? No, it's not over, dude. It's not over. All right, let me see what Doomcat, thank you for the 3 beers. Let's see what Doomcat has to say here.
Hey Ghost, I know the trolls keep hexing your predictions. This will be bad news for the Ukraine war.
Yep.
Do you believe we're going to a national security threat and drafted to Israeli war or another Eastern country?
Yes. Yes.
I believe there might be a U.S. order to draft young people to Israel under Trump kissing Israel's shoes.
Yeah, there you go.
God bless Ukraine, God save America, and God have mercy on our NATO nations.
No kidding.
It's over for America, underscore, 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 underscore. My opinion about the election is that the Democrats did it themselves and thought this election was an easy way out.
I agree.
I heard the Democrats gaslight the Latinos and other races, but it's all alleged. The reason Trump won is it could be entitlements or don't want a woman in charge.
I think it has a little bit to do with, I hate to say this, but black women. Black women.
Buy that for
I'm not joking around. I think this is what, what I guess Mad Thad, who was talking about this earlier back when we were discussing this some months back, he was saying that, look, black man ain't going to vote for a black woman. Black man hate black woman. And I guess he was right. I guess this goes to show you that black folks, they need to look a little bit inward, not N-word, inward, and understand that aside from the fact that you have racial divisions amongst the different pigment tones within the black community, now you have a blatant sexist, and not only, it's like a racist sexist type of connotation when it comes to black women. And I think that's exactly what we witnessed here when it came to Kamala Harris, that the brothers didn't want to vote for a black woman because they don't like black women. Now, listen, I can understand their angst. I have made this criticism before, that I think that black women have done a tremendous detriment to the black community via utilizing the entitlement system as baby making for big business. And as a consequence, you've got these black women raising black young boys, and most of these black women are very aggressive. I mean, how many World Star Hip Hops, how many videos have we seen where black women, whenever they don't get their way, they either get very loud and or violent. And who's there to watch this and observe this? Well, none other than the black little boy, the black child. And they're witnessing this, and they believe that that is the way to solve problems. All right? They think that is the way to solve problems. And that's why you have, in my opinion, violence prevalent within the black community, in my opinion. And what is this? What was this? No, I'm not doing the True Capitalist radio show, the big one, dude. And Kits does a flip. Since I'm trans, I can officially dodge the draft and not die for Israel and oil. No, you're still going to get drafted there, tranny. All right, you're still going to get drafted. Anyway, let's take a listen. Ghost is #1 fan here. Let's take a listen to what the hell this person has to say.
I hate that you're quitting the show. True Capitalist Radio was always my favorite. Oh well, whatever direction you decide to go in, I'll support you all the way and be there both for you and with you. Red heart, smiling face with hearts, smiling face with hearts. I know you're sad, so if it makes you feel any better, I used my severance pay from Burger Boy to get a tattoo of Ghost as my homeboy above my butt.
Severance pay
Love
from
you, Ghost.
Burger Boy. All right, thank you, Ghost is #1 fan forever. We got King of Bugs. You get what you fucking deserve, says the lispy tard that's probably collecting neat bucks from my fucking tax dollars, you fucking weirdo. And we got Jetsburg Samuel. You're probably just mad that Trump's going to deport illegals that you always hire. Well, he's not going to deport them all. I'm going to laugh when you people are recognizing that he ain't, he's only deporting the people that look like gangsters and MS-13 and, those fucks. He ain't gonna fucking deport any of the folks that are working for goddamn Musk or any of the illegals that are working for the corporations that donated to his campaign. All right, I mean, look, when I was for Trump back in 2016, one of the big motivating factors, aside from the policies that he advocated back then, which he didn't advocate very many policies this time around, was the fact that he looked right into those donors. Do you remember that damn debate when he was on the stage with Jeb Bush? He looked right into those donors that were, booing him and shit, that were booing him. And he said, look, reason you're booing me is because I don't need your money. I'm funding my own campaign. Dude, this time around, he took money from anybody and everybody. So who knows who Trump is going to have to pay back? Who fucking knows? Anyway, here's Kits here. Let's go ahead and see what Kits has to say.
Serious talk, I criticized Trump in the IC a lot and stand by being unhappy with him in office. I'm not going to worry, there's a difference. If we survive 8 years of Obama, we can survive Trump some more. And truth be told, you sound no better the people on Reddit wishing death upon a baby hippo and making rape threats.
What? I'm not making threats.
Can we just actually fight for what you believe in, instead of crying in the corner? I'm actually legit considering joining a third party to spark ideas for the politicians at the FUT.
It's a waste of time and effort if you do a third party, Kits, all right? It's a waste of time and effort, so you might as well, go and do a drag show or something since you're transgendered. You'll have more adulation and more recognition doing that shit. All right, we got Count Binface here. Let's go ahead and see what Count Binface has in store for us here.
Lads, I may not have one, but I can be happy to say I won 35 votes. Thank you, lads and lasses of North and South Dakota, for voting the Count Binface party. Now, Americans, hope you enjoy 4 years of retardation from either side. Bindependence will come in 2028. Perhaps also once that cabbage of a prime minister fucks up and lasts slightly longer than Liz. Now mate, drink with me at the pub. As two mates observing the world burning. Hashtag.
Mabba. Yeah, thank you, dude. And then save it for TCR, fat bitch. Here's Tesla Cyberheart. They just bought a beer. And here's Yakass. Let's see what Yakass has to say to us here.
I was really hoping for Kamala to win so she could lock up all the niggers.
Well,
because she is a stereotypical.
No, we're not.
She is a stereotypical.
Shut up! Shut up!
Self-hating.
You know what, Yakass? You wonder why the trouble that came to you happened. That right there, you piece of trash. Anyway, here's Mad Thad. All right, let's go ahead and read what Mad Thad has to say.
I told you so. You on here sounding like a straight-up bitch. I went to sleep in a blue state and woke up in a red state. Thank you, Dearborn and Hamtramck, Michigan Muslims. Thank you, black men in Georgia and other states.
Right.
Trump had at least 25% of the black male vote on Georgia. We were not messing with that fake black woman. I don't want to listen to a feels bad man all night. Man up, bitch.
Dude, I'm not a feels bad man.
Told you you are out of touch.
I'm not a feels bad man. I'm just fucking, I get it that in a nation of tards that I'm entertainment for tards. All right? I mean, I get it. I get most of the goddamn country are a bunch of tards. So I get that I'm an entertainment for tards. I'm not going to be naive. I'm not going to fucking sit here and continue to do any kind of social or political diatribes because I get that most fucking people are man-children. I get that most of America are fucking like throwbacks mentally in evolution. I get it. All right? So I'm entertainment for tards, all right? And look at Tesla Cyberheart over here. This is another fucking effeminate tard.
This is the same diatribe that you did in 2018, Ghost. Get some new material.
That's another thing I can't fucking stand. All right, it's another thing I can't stand, for Christ's sake, is a bunch of effeminate fucking fruit bowl males. All right, I'm sick of that shit. All right, I'm sick of that fucking effeminate goddamn talk, that vernacular, that,
oh my God, I'm just this guy,
I'm fucking tired of that shit. All right, so if you're an effeminate male, all right, and if you're going to talk to me and you expect to get some fucking respect from me, you better let your nuts hang and you better get some bass in that voice, you fruity ass little bastards. I'm sick and tired of that shit. Anyway, what is this? TCR's new theme song looks like some fucking, I don't know, some bullshit. Chatelet on these fucking nuts, all right? Hey, what is this?
I'd buy that.
SA2 guidelines. Did you deleted my last dono? What is this? See what Zelensky said about Trump. Fucking delete this one. I don't know. I didn't delete it. I don't know what the hell. I don't know why people are deleting it. I don't know what the hell that's about. And congratulations to our president. Yeah, I get it. He's hoping to try to, kind of convince Trump to continue to fund the operation over their SA2 guideline. I don't think that's going to happen. I think that we're going to bow down to Russia, and once the BRICS people find out that, the fucking United States are a bunch of chumps, they're probably all going to get together. One of them's probably going to hit us up. And then what? Then what are you going to do? Anyway, here's trolling the interwebs. Believe it or not, I'm not trying to be gloom and doom. I genuinely believe that's what's going to happen.
Maybe the Democrats shouldn't have ousted the sitting president from his own campaign. Maybe they shouldn't have installed some drugged-up rambling Marxist as their candidate. Maybe they should have held a primary. Trump didn't win the election, the Democrats lost it. Because they are dumber than #card right.
All right, thank you very much, trolling. Here's Finley. All right, here's Finley. What is it, Finley?
Hey Grandpa, you sound salty AF whining about Trump. More than anyone is excited for Trump, they are happy the poo in the Lou fake black woman didn't win. In lighter news, I have been unemployed for a year and just took a job offer today for $125K. Since Trump is back in office, I figure I should start working again since
great.
America no longer supports abortions and troons.
Great.
LFG America. By the way, TCR was ridiculous. You are popular because people like antagonizing you.
Great.
You are a professional tard wrangler, not a serious political figure.
I get it. I'm
you are
entertainment for
basically
tards.
just another Alex Jones wannabe Tim Pool tier political shill pandering for retards. Only instead of Russia milking your prostate, it's some cabal of crypto Jews.
Great. And I get it. I'm entertainment for tards. I'm in a country full of tards. I get it. And fuck you, belligerent Brian. And, fuck Tesla Cyberheart.
In 2017, Ghost said, peace through strength. Ah.
fucking homo. What else we got? Mega Max, where's my Thunder? Dude, you've been in the Thunder. You've been invited to the Thunderdome, Mega Max. God damn it. Gotta fucking, you see, Mega Max, I get it. I get you think that the black man invented the peanut and shit, and you don't absorb things very well. But we already invited your ass, all right? Figure it out, man. Figure it out. And we got Matt, seriously, Ghost, don't cancel everything you do. Myself and others appreciate the show, Discord, and all you do for everyone. Fuck the autist. And Red Ball with 40 beers. Red Ball. Hold on, I gotta see what Red Ball here had to say here. Hold on just a second.
I'd buy that for $1.
Hold on. Put the PC shot on. Wait a minute, what is this? Yo, you got to keep doing TCR. It's the only thing that keeps me sane in an insane world. Love your show. Cheers, brother. Well, thank you very much, Red Ball. I really appreciate that, man. And I appreciate the 40 beers, man. I really do appreciate that, man. Cheers to you, and I appreciate the support. And I don't know, man. Well, I'm not in a very good mood, as you can see. And the reason is because we got a lot of... I mean, just look at what the fuck... Look at what I'm having to take here, for heaven's sake. Anyway, we've got Paste Bun, all right, Paste, who hooked this one up. What do you got to say, Paste? All
you
right?
know, it's fitting that the one time you stay home, Trump wins Texas by the most since 2004. Have fun being considered a political commentator on the level of Alan Lichtman and Nate Silver.
Great.
Go back to reading Yahoo News by yourself. Also type X to hex the Cowboys.
Yeah, great. Thank you very much. You see, this is, my fans, by the way, and you wonder why I want to fucking quit this show. All right, hold on. Lie to your audience one more time. I dare you, and every smug queer in the IC said she would win in the landslide. Well, I got it wrong, dude. I mean, I'm in a damn country of tards. All right, I'm entertainment for tards. I mean, the people that listen to me are a bunch of tards. I get it. All right, I'm not debating that fact. America is full of a bunch of tards, and many of them listen to me. I get it, all right? I fucking get it. What is it, self-dono?
Just saw the election results, and I've been breaking down in tears and crying all day. I can't believe the American people would be complicit in all of our rights being taken away. Us proud zoos and maps are now going to be sent to concentration camps along with the innocent minorities who betrayed our glorious principles of leftism.
Are you kidding me?
We could have had our first woman president and fellow zoophile vice president.
All right, take this off.
But nope, you fucking Nazis had to vote in the new Hitler.
Take this shit off.
Just
shut up. Shut the fuck up. Jesus Christ. Oh, great. We got Ard Hammond now. What the fuck? We got Ard Hammond. What's going on with Ard Hammond here? Let's go ahead. What's up, Ard Hammond? Can I read this? What the fuck happened? Take this fucking voice shit off, all right? Read Ard Hammond's now, aye, for fuck's sake. Here it is.
Trump is a grifting retard. Considering many things leaked about his connection to Epstein.
No shit!
Not to mention Epstein himself said Trump was incompetent. And the fact he wants to allow Putin and Netanyahu and to carry out their bullshit, yet people want to vote for him is very telling. People want a cult leader and not someone competent in office.
Listen to Ard Hammond!
He's planning to double down his mental retardation this term. And J.D. Vance is just an opportunist who doesn't have loyalty to anyone, considering his shit talking of Trump prior to becoming his vice president.
No kidding.
And Elon Musk is just a dick-riding fag who is also a grifter himself.
Well, look at Ard Hammond over here. Look at Ard Hammond. Who knew that he had such good political takes over here? Cheers to Ard Hammond, man, all right? Cheers to you, and thank you for listening, even though sometimes you piss me off, all right? And we got Pam Cape Nipples. Been listening to you for a while. When I first started listening, you were 100% Trump. What happened? Well, Trump is no longer conservative, dude. Trump is no longer conservative. He is a 2008 Obama Democrat, is what he is. And by the way, I'm not reading all this, Froppy, all right? I'm not reading all this. Give me a fucking break, all right? I'm not reading all this. Let's see, I'll read it up to here, and that's about it, all right? Give me a fucking break.
Religion and politics often make some people lose all perspective and give way to ranting and raving and carrying on like emotional children. They either refuse to discuss it with reason or else they prefer argumentum ad hominem, which is a hell of a way to conduct a discussion.
Well, that's America.
Well, anyhow, not long ago, I was talking about the elections and how the campaigns were ignoring the issues and sticking instead to invective and personal crap that had nothing to do with the substantive problems of running a government, which is all true, as you know if you followed the speeches and so-called debates of the candidates. Anyhow, one of the guys I was talking with said not a word in the whole conversation, except at the end, when he suddenly chuckled and said we were all full of sh*t, and why didn't we go live in Russia or China if that was the way we all hated the United States of America?
Well, Froppy, that's just the way it is. I've been trying to say throughout the True Capitalist Radio broadcast that none of these candidates, both the Democrat side and the Republican side, were saying any kind of issues whatsoever. I mean, there was no difference between Trump and Kamala Harris outside of tax nuances and Russia simping. All right, there's no other issues. None. Anyway, here's True Hanoi Radio. What's up?
I normally say, fuck you, GI. But this time as proud Vietnamese man? Trump will be a disaster for Vietnam. He dodged draft before, he will fuck up relations with Vietnam and sell us out to China. Out of touch retarded Americans voted for Trump because they think he really smart. But I don't hate you enough, G.I. Jane, to say you should leave.
G.I. Jane?
Stay long. You need fight me in noodle shop in Hanoi. We be like Jackie Chan in black.
Jackie Chan in black. All right, thank you, True Hanoi Radio. And FAGG Voice, you're handling this well, Ghost. Do you want to handle me? Here we go. And here's Anonymous Capitalist. All right, I'll attempt to listen to this. And cheers to Red Ball once again for hooking it up with 40 beers.
I don't blame you for giving up on this. Society is fucked, and I hate the way things are turning out. The reason I continue to make effort to do stuff is because I don't believe in giving up completely, and I thankfully don't have to put up with a bunch of tards taking the piss and turning my stuff into a shit show. People tried doing that last year and failed spectacularly.
Yeah.
These people who are saying shit like, oh, you lost or this or that, they need to wake up to reality.
They're not,
I am
dude.
listening because I'm ashamed of society globally, and when I heard the results of the election, I knew shit was gonna hit the roof. I even have friends that are considering leaving the U.S.
Well, you don't have to
That's
leave.
how bad they know things will get.
But it is going to get bad.
If anything, I don't even think it's worth the Ghost Show continuing, as you'll only get these pieces of shit tards donating stupid bullshit and pissing you off.
That's what it is.
The reason I am posting this anonymously is to avoid the bullshit. That's how bad this really is.
I know.
That's all I have to say, and I hope for better times years down the line. We need to stay strong. And as people are saying, fuck Trump, fuck the tards in this weak society, and may God have mercy on these people who are turning society into trash.
Great.
And save us good people.
Thank you, man.
Yours sincerely, Anonymous Capitalist, one of the few people out there that takes this seriously.
Hey, thank you very much, Anonymous Capitalist. I appreciate that. I get that you get it. I wish there were more mature people like yourselves. There's not. As you can see, you take a look at the chat rooms. It's a bunch of fat, disgusting Pop-Tart crumbs on the keyboard, pieces of autistic trash that are completely okay with being the ridiculous piece of trash that they are. And we got Red Ball with 40 beers, and cheers to Duke Orville. I have no idea what happened to the... I don't know what Buy Me a Coffee is doing, but it is what it is. Thank you, Duke Orville. And Red Ball. Ghost, you got to keep doing TCR. It's the only thing that keeps me sane in an insane world. Love your show. Cheers, brother. Well, man, I don't know, man. I appreciate a lot of the sentiment that is being brought in. I'll be honest with you. I mean, y'all are kind of making me feel like maybe all the shit that I've been doing on True Capitalist Radio was not for naught, for Christ's sake. Maybe it's not for naught. All right, I have no idea. Anyway, I don't know why the last one was deleted, Stream Troll Mike, but I got it. I got yours, okay? We're going to read it. Anyway, let's continue. Put the PC shot on. Benjamin Netanyahu, by the way, Jesus Christ. Benjamin Netanyahu won the election. Let's see what he has to say.
Trump's voter base is 40 to 60-year-old people in Generation X. He won based upon getting Latinos to vote for him. The GOP is increasingly a Mexican party.
Whoa!
Add Indians to that once 4 years of Trump are through, and he's brought in millions of them. The Comic-Con people all voted Kamala.
Well, that's actually a very interesting take. I don't believe that it was just 60 to 40-year-olds. I think that it had a pretty big majority. I mean, Trump won, hands down, most states single-handedly. So, I don't know if it's just that. And if you take a look at how many Latinos actually voted, it wasn't that big of a number. So I don't think Latinos really had the big impact. If anything had the impact, in my personal opinion, it was the younger generations of people that kind of get off on, triggering libs and, look at the memes that are, that kind of shit. And, it's fucked. It's really fucked. Anyway, RIM 147 Standard. How about them Democrats? Cheers to the next Radio Graffiti, Mr. Entertainment for Tards. Also looking forward to trannies being kicked out of the government positions. Well, watch. You're going to have a homosexual Scott Pressler to become the goddamn GOP chair. So I don't know what you people think, that gays are going to be kicked out and gays are going to... Dude, Trump isn't going to do anything to the gays. All right? I don't know where you people think that Trump's going to do this and going to do that. He isn't going to do a goddamn thing to the gays. For fuck's sake. I'm tired of hearing that shit. Anyway, here's Winston fucked up Fujimori. Let's see what you have to say, dude.
If you say that America is nothing but a nation of tards, then is there a country or countries that has people that you actually respect as its citizens? Which country/countries, if any, are they? Please be specific.
Well, I like America. I'm not saying that the American experiment with the social contract that is the Constitution that accords every man and woman unalienable rights. I get that. I love that. I love the freedom of America. I love the economic opportunity for America. What I don't like is what the American people have turned out to be. All right, that's what I hate. I mean, and people are completely okay with being man-child losers, meaningless scumbags that their whole purpose in life is to fan their nuts to cartoons until they die. All right, I'm sorry. I think it's ridiculous, and but I guess that's the majority of America, and that's why I'm saying, in a country of tards, I'm a tard-tainer. So instead of, fooling myself into believing that any of the political and social commentary is actually penetrating the psyche of people and sparking synapses, I might as well just forget about that idea and recognize that the majority of America are a bunch of tards. 53% of them collect an entitlement. They're fucking entitled losers. So, I mean, I guess that's what, I have to appeal to. I mean, that's the only thing that seems to listen, with the exception of a few folks that have donated here. I mean, that's pretty much what listens to my fucking broadcast, is a bunch of tards. All right? So, in a country of tards, I am a tard-tainer, all right, is what I am. And I'm going to put that on my profile from now on, a tard-tainer. All right, what up,
It's
BN
unfortunate
King?
what has the country become. Not knowing the consequences will come from this, I don't think anyone's ready when this man comes to power. It'll be dark days. This country is fucked. I just want to say thank you, Ghost, for all the years of broadcasting TCR. It won't be the same without you, as these shows kept me informed and helped me a better person.
I appreciate it.
Fuck the incompetent tards, and fuck Trump. Whatever happens, it's what we get.
I agree.
Stay frosty and continue capitalizing. God mercy us all.
Yeah, no shit. Thank you, Mr. BN King. No kidding, man. No kidding. And Devious Dave, Trump will be the last boomer president. Yeah, that's another thing, you young fucks. I mean, you keep talking about boomer this and boomer that and boomer this and boomer that, and yet the boomers are still in charge of the country. The boomers are still in charge of the country. Isn't that great? That's just excellent. All right, yeah, you boomer, you're old, and you elected a 78-year-old man. That's great, dude. Yeah, y'all make a fucking bunch of sense. And fuck you, belligerent Brian. All right, and trolling the interwebs. Kamala got less votes than Biden. Well, yeah, man. I mean, it comes down to the fact that. I don't know, I guess people didn't like black women. I don't know. Anyway, let's get to Stream Troll Mike's dono. He donated this a couple of times. I have no idea why the hell your thing got deleted. So here it is.
Donating this again since my last one was deleted even though you don't like Trump, you gotta admit that watching the left melt down on Twitter is hilarious. One thing I often agree with you on, and I expect to get hate for this, but it's true, is that the modern right wing needs to grow a pair of balls and be willing to stand up to our foreign adversaries.
Yeah, no kidding.
Call me a neocon, but if caring about our country and not wanting it to fall into the hands of Russia or China makes me a neocon, I'm fine with that. Most of the modern right wing seem to be former leftists from the Bush years. I'll admit I still hate Kamala more. But for me, it's the people who surround him that I really hate, especially J.D. Vance.
No shit.
I say that as a moderate conservative.
I'd buy that.
Vance is a
$1.
neo-monarchist extremist, and I think he'll be the worst VP we've ever seen. Maybe the Democrats will learn from this defeat and actually get good at politics.
I'd buy that.
Either way though, I think you should stop being an emo tard. Our county will be fine. We've survived way worse.
Yeah, well...
Cheers, Abe.
I don't know, Stream Troll Mike. All right, I don't like what the direction that Donald Trump wants to take the foreign policy. You know what I mean? And I really don't think that.
I'd buy that.
I really don't think that it's going to be a great day in America. All right. And cheers to Jumper Daniels, man. I got your picker wheel, and cheers to you. I'm going to be doing a ghost show probably Friday, believe it or not. So all of you tards that love, the tardtainment, Friday, all right, Baller Friday, tardtainment, ghost show. So everybody go ahead and say, yay, spaghetti! Anyway, Zach the AI dick, what do you got to say, huh?
You were wrong. Also, TCR is boring without the TTS. Ghost show, I'll admit, is actually better now that you can watch videos and not have to pause every 2 seconds. If you think Kamala would be better than Trump, you need to ask what the Mexican kid who sells candy apples is putting in your toba.
Look, I'm not saying that Kamala was going to be better. I just didn't want the GOP to take this direction, which is not conservative. I mean, there's no difference between the Democrats and the fucking Republicans, you morons. But hey, it's like talking to a fucking, brick wall with you morons. All right, what's going on to 15.5 inches of pure imagination?
1. So, no more true capitalist radio and no more ghost show?
No, I'm going to keep doing the ghost
2.
show. I'm entertainment for tards.
Wouldn't you just call Americans tards anyway if Kamala Harris won? 3. Also, Kamala is a gun grabber while Trump isn't.
No, Trump is.
Kamala panders to woke social justice cultists, while Trump wouldn't.
Trump did!
Trump will actually cut taxes, while Kamala was lying and would have went back on her word. I don't see how Trump is just a slightly less leftist version of Cam.
Well, first of all...
I'd buy that for $1.
First of all, I've already fucking invited you, Mega Max. You're too dumb to figure it out. I don't know what to tell you, dude. Anyway, look, Trump was the first president to say, look, we confiscate the guns first and ask the questions later. He said that. He also was the first president that insisted that we ban bump stocks, for fuck's sake. That's the first time that a president has ever banned an accessory to a gun. So to sit here and say that, Trump is Mr. Second Amendment, give me a fucking break, all right? And secondly, Kamala Harris, I'm not trying to say she would have been better. I mean, what I wanted was the Republican Party and the MAGA component to be eliminated out after the 2024 election. Let the Democrats ruin their shit like they usually do. Resurrect the GOP with some semblance of morality, fiscal conservatism, and an emphasis on a strong defense, and usurp the goddamn party and be conservative again. We're not going to be that way, and it's obvious that most of the people out here are, they're trash. I mean, if they had any kind of self-respect, they would understand what I'm talking about, but they don't. You know what I mean? I mean, these are people that go to Comic Cons dressed in drag, for Christ's sake. Can we get to Mama Luigi's?
Blood forgot to read my Rumble rant. Great, how can I get my news from you now? How can we save it for TCR if there's not going to be a TCR?
I don't know what to tell you, Mama Luigi. Look, nobody cares. Look at all these people in the chat rooms. I'm being broadcasted like 5 or 6 different streaming sites. They're all saying the same shit. They're all saying the same shit, like, yay, we won! What the fuck did you win, you moron? What the fuck did you win? And feminist socialist with a rumble rant, you wouldn't be on here saying it if this was your last show if she got elected. Well, listen to me. Because then there would be an opportunity for people like myself who are still conservative to make a move or it should have been abandoned GOP once the MAGA people got unelected in 2024. Didn't happen. So that's why now we're here. All right, now we're here. Arrogant bastard, Trump wins like a monkey's paw. The MAGA-tards know not of his hubris of what they are asking for. You know what, arrogant bastard, I appreciate you saying that, because we really don't know what Trump's going to do. He threw shit on a wall just to see what sticks in this 2024 election, and I have no idea what the hell's going to happen. I couldn't tell you. I certainly do know that once he starts bowing down to Russia and, kind of withdrawing our support from Ukraine, that will send a pussy message to our adversaries, and that will give them an emboldened opportunity to potentially hit us. Mark my words, I think we will be hit in the Trump administration. We will be hit by a nation state, if not a terrorist operation. I'm not kidding. And it's because we have our hand on the chicken switch now that we have elected Trump. It shows to the rest of the world that the United States doesn't have the will to stand up against the world, and that we're a bunch of pussy whip fucking morons that would rather just sit back and pretend, be in fantasy land all day, pretend that I'm fucking having a girlfriend that's an animated Japanese pre-teenage cartoon, and that's when they're going to hit us up. I'm not joking. I'm not being gloom and doom. This is the truth, all right? I prognosticate a lot of good things, or a lot of things that come to pass. This will come to pass. All right? This absolutely will come to pass. Anyway, ZZZ and N-word walks into a bar. Yo, where are all the homies hang? The bartender says out there, pointing to it. I'm not going to say that. Anyway, the base department. Let's go ahead and take a look at what the base department has to say.
Froppy, you're a fucking furry. Your word means shit. No one has time to read your long-ass hard pasta post. You bring nothing of substance to life and this show while. I work a 9-to-5 well-paying job at a warehouse. Artemin, you don't even live in the US, sit down and shut the fuck up, towelhead. Furthermore, you draw fucking cartoon and furry porn. You worthless fat fucking tard.
Jesus Christ.
This is your audience, Ghost. A bunch of useless tards licking your boots and sucking your D.
Yeah, that's absolutely not true. All right, you're just some fucking hater, all right? All right, let's go ahead. Women are stinky holes, man. Cheers to women are stinky holes. Let's see what he's got to say.
I'm not thrilled about a Trump presidency, but 2020 showed us what happens when Democrats have unlimited power and when you bring in immigrants, especially Latinos, Filipinos, Indians, that don't want to babysit lazy Americans. They're going to go right.
I agree. Just these people don't see it. Women are stinky holes. These people don't see it. They think that they're going to be able to be fucking losers sitting on their asses for the rest of their lives, and they're going to suffer a reality check similar to what Europe did here within the past 10 years. But hey, keep eating your spaghetti and keep going to Comic-Con and cosplaying and being a fucking, a man-child loser and see what happens. Food
Ghost
Stampler.
listened to you since I was literally in 8th grade.
Thank you, Food Stampler.
I used to have your BTR shows going in the school library with headphones on during study halls and whatnot, no joke. I didn't have internet at home and used to download your shows onto a USB and play them on my Xbox 360.
Hey, cheers, man.
I love you, dude. You're awesome, but you gotta realize the amount of respect you got since relying on Yahoo News and MSM has decreased dramatically. You were an absolute red pillar badass during COVID. You had takes I never heard before, like about the Chinese scientists living in America.
I get it.
But we don't get those awesome killer takes from you anymore. We get Yahoo News articles, and you reciting them while fully aware of how they operate. I really, really hope you don't end the show. It would truly be the end of an era for me, even personally. I just wish instead of being such a depressed doomer, you'd realize why people treat you this way, without respect. And it's attracted this dumb audience you know so well now. Much
Well,
love, man.
you know,
Please
no,
think on
this-
some tea.
Dude, this is the American public. All right? This is the American public. They're a bunch of losers that don't want to grow up. I mean, it's like that goddamn, the song that they used to play for Toys R Us, you know?
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
That's where we're fucking at this point in time there, Food Stampler. Anyway, Dick Kickham, what do you got to say, Dick Kickham?
So, Ghost, what are you more mad about? That you as a closeted liberal have to see that T-Money won the election, or that your slave labor that you simp for is going to get deported and the kid selling you marijuana is going with them?
Great.
And for all the tards who are mad that Trump won and saying that the country is fucked, just leave the country. If you really thought that both candidates sucked, you could have voted third party instead.
What a waste.
Go
What a
cry
waste of
somewhere
time.
else. Kamala would have been incredibly shit as president, and you all know
I'm not saying she wasn't. I just think that Trump's going to be worse. I hate to say it, man. I mean, he's the only president to shut down the entire fucking country. All right? Communists couldn't even do that. Totalitarian communists couldn't even do that. Anyway, Giga Chad, what's up?
Trump is going to run shrewd business on an international scale and
yeah.
fucking whip this world into shape.
Sure he is.
He's personally going to repel into Nathan's nuclear facility and set a timed bomb like some Mission Impossible type shit. Trump is going to kick out all slurs. We're tired of all this weirdo nigger shit.
All right.
And now we...
Shut up, you fucking stupid, retarded asshole. Chris Johnson, is Project 2025 actually going to happen? I have a suspicion it may be a bunch of crap. I think some of those things... I'm not against a lot of the things that were a part of Project 2025. And if he does do some of them, well, I'm not going to be unhappy about it. I just don't think that it's possible. I don't think that they're going to be able to do it. All right, I'm not against a lot of the right-wing stuff that was written in Project 2025. I just don't think that fucking Trump is going to do it. He's not. Anyway, Mr. Texas, hey, Ghost, longtime listener, I just wanted to say, in these insane times, we need your commentary more than ever, so please reconsider stopping the show. I don't know, man. I appreciate all the appreciation here, and I don't know, man. It's just, I just feel that all the things that I do, because I have to prep a lot for True Capitalist Radio. You know, I got to prep a lot for True Capitalist Radio. I've got to, you know, I've got to actually put a lot of time, effort, and energy on top of whatever I do on the Ghost Show. And it's a little more emphasis on True Capitalist Radio, and I just don't think it's yielding. And look, it's not even about like money. It's just yielding some kind of intellectual capital amongst the folks that listen to the broadcast. I mean, that's really the most important component, at least for the True Capitalist Radio Show. That's the most important component to me, is the ability for me to relay information and for people to absorb it and be able to, I don't know, make their own assessment because of it. You know?
I'd buy that for $1.
That's what I'm hoping, man. And that's just not happening. It ain't happening, dude. You know, so it's a little demoralizing, to say the least. And I appreciate that, belligerent Brian, but, you know, I don't know if I... But anyway, Mr. Texas, thank you very much for the 3 beers. And once again, Red Ball, Duke Orbital, cheers to you guys, man. All right? And Yakass, I don't appreciate you fucking doing that, all right? Saying the N-word and shit. We ain't down with that shit. And Megamax, speaking of N-word, Megamax 578... I have already invited you to the Thunderdome. I don't know whether or not you know how to use a computer or what, but you have refused to accept the invite, so I have no idea what the fuck your problem is, Megamax, all right? And we got 15 and a half inches of pure imagination, man. What's up? What do we got?
You were right the first time about the United States being stuck in European wars. It's been over a century since the First World War, and we're still getting mixed up in European conflicts. I don't care about either Russia or Ukraine or Israel or Palestine or Taiwan or China. James Monroe had the right idea. Let's stick to our side of the globe.
That doesn't
Pat
work.
Buchanan was right.
That doesn't work.
Interventionism has turned our republic into an empire, and that isn't a good thing.
Yeah, but that's what all countries are doing. I mean, what do you think BRICS is? I mean, why do you think Russia went into Ukraine? All right, it's conquest. It's imperialism. It is what it is, and if we do nothing about it, they'll keep going. Russia will keep going. And if we do nothing, then we are nothing, and then we embolden the folks that don't like us to join forces into unilaterally, or I should say multilaterally, come at us. And I don't think that we're ready for that. I mean, half of you people are pissing and moaning about joining the military in a draft. I mean, if we have a serious situation in which the United States is hit up, which I believe we are going to be in Trump's administration, I mean, mark my words, we are going to be hit up by a nation state in Trump's administration, especially if we pull out of goddamn Ukraine. If we pull out of Ukraine, it will embolden Russia to keep going west. And if Russia keeps going west and is successful, the folks that are at the BRICS summit are basically just playing an optical game right now, they'll start taking it very serious if we do nothing about Russia and allow Russia to continue to take control of more Eastern European territory. And if Trump just allows him to do it, China will start getting emboldened and maybe help Russia. India will always maybe get emboldened and help Russia, because nobody likes the United States, you moron. They don't like us, they fear us. And you see, that's the approach that we have to continue to take when it comes to foreign policy, a Machiavellian approach. It's better to be feared than loved. Because Machiavelli said, if you're loved by all the people, it's easier for you to be killed. But if you're feared by the people, then it's less likely for you to be killed. So that's why I'm teaching each and every one of you why this foreign policy situation is so fucking important. Because if we show weakness right now, if we pull out of Ukraine, Russia will continue going west. And if they're successful, all right, if they are successful, that will get some of these fucking countries that are on the BRICS to come join their side. And then we have a fucking serious problem. You ain't seen nothing yet, then we'll have a serious fucking problem. All right, anyway, look, take a look at this. All right, I'm only going to read half of this because you did some fucking racist shit on the second half, so I'm not reading the second half.
Maybe I just haven't been paying attention enough, because I still don't understand why you are ending TCR just because Trump won. Wouldn't you have way more content in exposing all the dumb shit Trump says and does?
Listen.
You would get way more viewers.
Nobody cares, alien. Nobody fucking cares. Do you understand that? That's what pisses me off. Everybody that listens to me are a bunch of man-children fuckwits, all right? They don't care, all right? If they cared, then I'd still be doing this shit. They don't care. Nobody in America cares. As long as they continue to collect their fucking entitlements, as long as they continue to be fucking man-children, as long as they continue to press their fucking dopamine, their fucking button in their fucking head, they don't fucking care. So for Christ's sake, pisses me off, all right? Pisses me off. Anyway, thank you, alien. Let's see, capitalist squirrel. What is it, capitalist squirrel?
Truthfully, I don't think Trump will stick around for long. Once his cabinet is fully set up, don't be surprised if Vance and other Republicans oust Trump from the presidency.
I've said that to the TCR chat.
They will find a scandal to oust him. I won't be surprised if President Vance becomes reality.
Dude, capitalist squirrel is absolutely correct, okay? That's another thing that should terrify everybody. That Trump is a 78-year-old man, all right? Trump is a 78-year-old man. I don't think he has too many years left. I mean, you know, he's not the healthiest person in the world. He's not the healthiest person in the world. And here in the past couple of weeks, he looks like he's barely hanging on. I mean, did you see when he tried to open up that door of that garbage truck? He almost fell over. So that's another terrifying component of the Trump presidency, is the fact that he sold himself out.
I'd buy that for $1.
He sold himself out to the PayPal mafia, which in turn had their candidate to be vice president, which is J.D. Vance, which is a complete soulless asshole. So if Trump is somehow, I don't know, something happens to him, his health ain't too good, and then J.D. Vance comes in as president, J.D. Vance will have no fucking qualms using and abusing the newly acquired powers, which gives the president absolute immunity thanks to this past ruling this summer by the Supreme Court. So I'll tell you right now, I think Capitalist Squirrel is exactly correct. Trump is either going to, fall ill, he's going to be taken out by a scandal, and then here we have J.D. Vance. And the fact that J.D. Vance was chosen should give everybody a cause for concern, because up until 2 years ago, this guy hated Trump. Up until 2 years ago, he hated Trump, and now all of a sudden he's singing the praises of Trump and singing all this. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. So, I mean, congratulations if y'all are feeling funny in the pants and think that y'all won something. Y'all didn't win shit. All right? Just like Trump disappointed me after 2016, he's going to disappoint each and every one of you. And when he does, you can't sit there and pretend that you didn't fucking vote for him. You can't pretend that you didn't support him, because many of you idiots wore that shit on your sleeve. And when this country collapses again, when we fucking have an economic downturn, which we're gonna have, when we have another shutdown because of some fucking ailment or some disease or some shit, it's all gonna happen again. But of course, you people are gonna love it. You people are idiots. So, I mean, I don't understand why I'm even complaining. Anyway, production notes. Please flap your production note. Well, I don't have any fucking production notes today. All right? I don't have any fucking production notes, so sorry there, production notes, all right? Anyway, let me get through these donos, and then I guess I'm going to close out the show, man, all right? I'm tired of this ridiculous, pathetic, pussy-wet version of America that we're in, for Christ's sake. This man-child, I'm obsessed with cartoons until I'm a 70-year-old adult. I'm a cosplaying fucking weirdo. I'm tired of it. I'm fucking tired of it. I can't stand it. This is a joke fucking country. This is a joke people. Anyway, 3 beer minimum. What is it, man?
If you're shutting down because of Trump like you shut down because of Obama, that makes you a crybaby little bitch.
Great.
Get over it, sissy. But it also makes you a liar, because you never shut down after Obama got reelected.
I'd buy that for $1.
Great. That sounds like an autistic sentence fragment said to somebody's fucking parent, because they won't buy them a PlayStation 5, you idiot. Anyway, Arrogant Bastard, man, cheers to for the 3 beers, man. Thank you very much. Let's see what Arrogant Bastard has to say here.
To be honest, Ghost, I loved listening to TCR back in 2011, and even now, I like your take on the markets, and thoughts, and ideas. I mean, I won't lie, back in the day, I used to listen to TCR for the rage and the prank calls. After about a month, though, I began to learn the markets, invest into silver, and even make a little money.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
At the end, if this is TCR's final run, then it's understandable. At the end, you have to do you.
Yeah, man. I mean, look, Arrogant Bastard, I really appreciate those sentiments, and everybody else who's donating, saying, hey, I love TCR. I appreciate it, man. But you take a look at these chat rooms. I mean, these people are trash. All right? Especially the ones that have cartoon fucking profile pictures. All right? These people are adults. These people are adults, for Christ's sake. And this is what is going to take control of the fucking country. So, I mean, that's why I really don't give a shit about trying to spark synapses in the brains of folks when the brains of folks are feeble-minded idiots who think that they're going to get with their waifu in digital avatar land. All right? So, I'm fucking disgusted. I'm disgusted with this fucking country. I am disgusted with the people. All right? I love the country. The American public sucks. All right? And you can quote me on that. Anyway, what is it, El Foxo? What's going on with you, man?
As someone who still has their COVID nest egg, it's really weird to be one of the few people my age with over 10K saved. I don't live extravagantly, and 10-15K ain't a huge amount of money. But just being able to afford something extravagant once in a while without needing to actively save is certainly a habit that you influenced, and few of my friends can say the same. Chat, please take your cock out now. For context,
Jesus
I grew up
Christ.
with a single father who lost both wives to cancer, including my mother in 2005,
Horrible.
and was in no mental state to act responsibly with money. So I can honestly say TCR has influenced my financial responsibility more than anything else in life. And a big part of that was just not buying retarded shit unless it's sometimes funny. On a side note, only just found out that the election was yesterday. What the fuck happened? I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, I shouldn't have been paying attention either there, El Foxo, but, fucking Trump won it hands down. I mean, most of the country voted for him. So, I mean, it's pretty much of a mandate, man. So that's why I'm like, man, why even bother? All right, why even bother? Anyway, Vox Artificial, shut up, bitch. I have a hangover from celebrating Trump's victory. You're a fucking Canadian, all right? Go hump a dead moose, you fucking Canadian bacon son of a bitch, all right? I'm sick and tired of you people from Canada and other countries taking a victory lap over our new president, for fuck's sake. Why don't you fix your own ice hole before you start coming over here and making criticisms on ours, you fucking stupid fucking moron? Anyway, Augusto demo plan. Let's see what's going on with you, man, all right? Hold on, let me redo this. Augusto demo plan. What up, man?
Figured I may as well be here for the last broadcast. Been a solid 3 or 4 years, if not more, since I've tuned into one of these shows live. Can't believe I'm witnessing the end of an era. Guess it couldn't last forever. Cheers, wherever you go next.
Hey, man, thank you very much. Well, I'm going to still do the ghost show.
You don't prognosticate shit.
What?
Retard. You rip off talking points from shitlib and neocon articles and pass it off as your own.
Here we go. Ending
Every
this
time
garbage
you're proven
show
wrong,
already, right?
You either don't acknowledge it or you insult and belittle your viewers with the same tired insults every single fucking time.
Well, then why are you donating, you fucking loser, all right? You're the idiot, all right? You're the fucking idiot.
You know what I do when I donate? I'm fucking tell him he's a fucking loser and he fucking...
You're a fucking idiot, all right? You're a fucking moron. Jesus fucking Christ. All right, let's get to Mama Luigi. What's up? Thank you for the 2 beers, Mama Luigi. What up, man?
I have to sadly agree with you that both sides are cringe and are just as bad.
Thank you.
So much so that I sadly abstained from the election also.
I did? I know.
It's not
no
that
shit.
I don't care. It's just I'm not a fan of either of them.
I know shit,
I hate
man.
that you and the mainstream media are correct that most of the right wing are simping to Russia and Vladimir Putin.
They're doing it.
Vance is uncharismatic. Count yourself lucky, Putin.
Yeah, no shit.
I'd buy that
No
for
kidding.
$1.
And the Commander Chud is now a member. And by the way, all right, I'm the members. I'm going to continue the True Capitalist Radio member chat. That is a great chat room. Every time I go in there, we have serious conversations about real serious subject matters. People are investing in there. People are, giving advice to other folks that are, going through tough times or going through trouble.
I'd buy that for $1.
So thank you for becoming a member, for Christ's sake. If you'd like to become a member of the True Capitalist Radio member chat, all you got to do is go to one of these right here, pick a tier, become a member, come and chat with us. All right, there's no fucking trolling, no internet drama, none of that crap. All right, and I think everybody out there appreciates it. And by the way, the folks that are on that chat room on the bottom left-hand corner of your screen, that is exclusive to the True Capitalist Radio chat room. So cheers to all you folks in the True Capitalist Radio chat room. I will be in that chat room right after this broadcast. I'm probably going to take about 30 minutes to, maybe fucking smoke tobacco or something, but I will be in there. So cheers to all the folks that are a part of the True Capitalist Radio membership chat. Cheers to you, man. And we've got Kits once again. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at what Kits has to say here.
I'll admit, Ghost, will you have a section on the Ghost Show where you talk about the stocks, since people like me do want to have nice extra money and be respectful adults? Should I join your TCR chat room, especially since the Inner Circle and Thunderdome kinda blend together? Thanks, V-Goat.
Yeah, well, it's up to you. You know what, Kits? It's up to you. But the reason I have the TCR member chat is to make sure that drama that happens both in the Thunderdome and in the Inner Circle doesn't happen. And if it does happen, we just simply kick the person out, and that's all there is to it. And we haven't had to kick anybody out. I kicked one person out of the TCR chat room. But other than that, I mean, it's been a pretty decent, well-going room. I mean, I really appreciate those folks in there, man.
I'd buy that for $1.
I really do appreciate those folks in there, and I go in there like almost every other night, and we have great conversations about serious subject matters, and it's a breath of fresh air in there. So I'm not going to stop going into the True Capitalist Radio member chat. And by the way, we are mailing out the engineer card for all those that are collecting the exclusive True Capitalist Radio membership cards, trading cards. We're shipping them out this week. So cheers to everybody out there who is a part of the True Capitalist Radio member chat. Arrogant bastard, what's going on with you, man? Let's see what you got to say.
People like Tim Pool and others are probably feeling really funny in the pants right now that their Russian paymasters are getting ready to pay out for their unwavering support.
You're telling me, arrogant bastard? I mean, did you hear that Tim Pool was getting somewhere the range of $400,000 an episode so that he can be a propaganda mill, for fuck's sake? I mean, that guy should be arrested, man. That guy should be put in jail, all right, for being an unregistered agent. I mean, they threw Paul Manafort in jail for that shit.
I'd buy that.
They
for
threw
$1.
Paul Manafort in jail for that shit.
Oh, I didn't know it was Russian people.
How the fuck are you not going to know that you're getting $400,000 an episode? How the fuck are you not going to know where that money came from? Fucking bullshit. Fucking bullshit, for Christ's sake. And hold on, we got 15 and a half inches of pure imagination here. What's up, dude?
Couldn't we just donate political videos to the Ghost Show or talk about politics and finance on Radio Graffiti? How about a discount for political or educational videos? $25 for 5 or 6 minutes instead of 4 minutes?
Well, 15 and a half inches of pure imagination, I think that's an unsaid rule. Because whenever anybody donates a video on the Ghost Show that's political or it has some kind of social dynamic to it, I tend to, be a little boisterous. I tend to be a little long-winded when commenting about those videos, and I tend to make them go longer than 4 minutes. But it's an unspoken rule, so that's why if you donate something I hate, I'm only going to go 4 minutes and I'm going to get the hell out of there. But if you donate something that could potentially, inspire some commentary or some shit, yeah, I mean, I'll be on there for more than 4 minutes. I think you've been around for a while there, 15 and a half inches of pure imagination. I think I've done that many times with your videos, man. So anyway, cheers to you, and thank everybody for the support. And I don't know, man. All you guys and your support here, I don't know, man. You got me thinking twice about potentially dropping the True Capitalist Radio Show. I mean, I was... It's not that Trump won,
I'd buy that
all right?
for $1.
And cheers to Kits Does a Flip. He just became a member of the True Capitalist Radio membership chat. Cheers to you, man. It's not that Trump won. It's the fact that the GOP is no longer conservative. That's what pisses me off. All right? There's no value system to the Republican Party any longer. All right? There's no value system to the Republican Party. That's why I'm upset. We have no moral principle. I mean, do I have to show you again that the mouthpiece of what is supposed to be some kind of, I don't know, moral elder when it comes to the Republican Party? Do I need to show you that clip again? Here, let me show you it again. All right, let me show you it again because you people...
I'd buy that for $1.
What is this? Daily TTS Spurg Session W... Let's not do that, all right? Let's not go www. Let's not start that shit. But look, this guy right here, put the PC shot on. This is Dennis Prager from PragerU. This is Prager University. And PragerU said in this tweet on May 10th, PragerU is committed to fighting evil in all its forms, including the exploitation and sexualization of children. Take the pledge and protect children's innocence. And yet this fucking guy can go on an interview and say this shit. Play it.
Would you use the word evil of animated child pornography? Because I certainly would.
No, I would use evil only with behavior. That's where we might differ, forgetting the sex issue. You can't be evil. You didn't do evil if you thought evil. You did evil
if I'm
if you
masturbating
committed.
to animated pictures of pornography, I'm not doing something evil.
That's correct.
Yeah, I think that's despicable. Yeah.
Really?
Yes, of course.
Of course it is.
Would you use the...
Of course. And you see, this is the new right wing. This is the new right wing. So that's why I'm a little upset. Because this is... that guy that you just saw that said it was completely okay to masturbate to animated child pornography, that is Dennis Prager. That is the guy that is the mouthpiece of what is morality in the Republican Party at this point in time. PragerU, believe it or not, is now an educational vendor in the state of Florida. And this right here is what the conservative movement is. And you see, I was hoping that after this election and MAGA got voted out, that we could bring back some morality back to the party. That certainly is not going to happen. That certainly is not going to happen when we have Dennis Prager over here, the mouthpiece of what is morality in the Republican Party. And this is why I can't stand what the hell has happened to the GOP. The GOP nowadays are no different than the 2008 Barack Obama Democrats. And watch, much of the policy that you're going to see put forth is going to mirror, in my opinion, the Obama Democrat bullshit. Because I didn't hear, and let alone Trump, I didn't hear anybody on either side, all right, on no matter what seat they were running from, or running for, I should say, I never heard anybody talk about fiscal conservatism, which was a major tenet of being a Republican, was being a fiscal conservative. I haven't heard anyone say anything of the sort on the right of fiscal conservatism. We used to be a party of morality. We don't have morals anymore. When we have Dennis Prager, our mouthpiece of morality, saying it's okay to masturbate to animated child pornography, I mean, how the fuck is that right wing? How the fuck is that conservative, for Christ's sake? This should piss true conservatives off, just like it pissed me off. So, you know, it is what it is, man. All right, it is what it is, and I'm sick. I'm disgusted. All right. Anyway, let me get to some of these last donations on Buy Me a Coffee.
I'd buy that.
And
for
there's
$1.
Duke Orville, dude. Cheers to Duke Orville. Hey, Duke, I have no idea what happened to your last donation, dude. I have no idea what the fuck happened. But let me refresh this really fast. Oh my God, dude, what a joke. What a fucking joke. Anyway, hold on just a second. Now we're having technical difficulties with Buy Me a Coffee. That's great. That's fucking great. All right, here we go. Oh, Jesus Christ. Look, I don't know if I'm going to be doing the True Capitalist Radio Show. I don't know what I'm going to do. I haven't decided yet. Anyway, Duke Orville said there's no leadership.
I'd buy that for $1.
Hold on there, Mama Luigi. There's no leadership in the GOP is part of the problem. The vacuum left after Bush during the Obama years gave us this bullshit. It's the reason I think Trump is a Clinton/Obama asset. I couldn't agree with you more, Duke Orville. That's why I'm trying to tell these numbnuts that the actions and the politics that is being condoned and appreciated by the MAGA people are no different than those that were being promoted by the Obama Democrats of 2008. Anyway, and all this shit is kayfabe. The PayPal Mafia is just a fake dude bro brunch of fake conservatives designed by Silicon Valley to control both sides of the political spectrum. I mean, you said it there, Duke Orville. I'm not joking around. Cheers to you. You said it. But try to have that penetrate the psyche of these numbnuts. I mean, that's a whole other different story. But once again, cheers to Duke Orville, a member of the True Capitalist Radio member chat, and a very, very cool guy, by the way. And hold on, who the hell did this? Daily TTS Spurg session. Look at this. Look at this. Cheers to Kits for becoming a new member of the True Capitalist Radio member chat. Look at this moron. Look at this copy pasta moron. All right. And 15 and a half inches. And hold on. Somebody said I skipped their dono here. Let me see if I can go to it. All right, let's take the PC shot off. Let me see if I can find it. I'm sorry. We had a lot of donations coming in. And you know, if I skipped yours, I'll look for it, but I don't think I skipped them. I don't think so, man. We shall see though. Don't fret. Anyway, folks, I think I'm going to probably end it here in a few. I do want to say thank you all for tuning in with me on this True Capitalist Radio chat, or this True Capitalist Radio show here. I am at odds on whether or not I should end the show. I have no idea if I should. But what should be a cause for concern for everybody is, Russia. I mean, I hate to say this. I mean, Russia should be a cause for concern. And what did Russia say? Take a look at this. Russia says Donald Trump's election win
I'd buy that for
is
$1.
useful for us. Is useful for us. Hey, what's up, Gorgira Trains? Hold on just a second, man. I'll get to yours in a minute. But here we are. All right, here it is. I mean, this is why I was not pro-Trump in this election cycle, because he was a goddamn Russian simp. And of course, the Russians are heel-kicking because they stood and waited, and they had all those Russians in the meat grinder, and they continued, they waited and waited, and as a result, now that Trump is in office, now the Russians are going to be like, all right, now we've got our fucking agent in power. He's going to remove the support from Ukraine. Russia's going to continue going west, and as they continue to gain geopolitical power
I'd buy that
and
for
continue to
$1.
conquer geography in Western Europe or in Eastern Europe, I mean, that's when we're going to get hit up, man. We're going to be looking like chumps. We're going to be looking like damn chumps. And that's just, that's the way it is. I hate to say it. I mean, that's where we're at this point in time. I know many people don't want to believe that, but it is what it is.
I'd buy that for $1.
All right, I've had enough. All right, I've had it. Don't donate to me anymore. I've had enough of this shit. All right. We got Mama Luigi. Are you going to still do Twitter and X post? Yes, I will. I'll be doing more Twitter X spaces, by the way. And if you haven't done so, follow me on X or Twitter. The Ghost Report, all one word, no underscores. The Ghost Report. And once again, cheers to Duke Orville. And cheers to Red Ball as well, man, for the 40 beers. Cheers to you. And we got Gorgira Trains. Hey, Ghost, I hope this isn't the last show. It's still something I tune into, and I appreciate your insight. Even with the trolls, your work is helping the future conservatives and keeping what matters most in front. Well, I hope so, man. I hope so. Thank you, Gorgira Trains, and cheers to you, and thank you for being a part of the IC and the True Capitalist Radio membership chat, man. Cheers to you. And look, I'm not going to sit here and read this, all right? How about them Democrats? I'm not reading that, all right? Fucking copy pasta piece of shit. And then we got Capitalist Squirrel. We just need to recruit elite hackers for the capitalist army to take down Russia. Well, Russia's kind of disconnected most of themselves from the internet, if I'm not mistaken.
I'd buy that for $1.
If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. And hold on, Mama Luigi, why not make it a poll on X or Twitter on whether or not you should throw in the towel on TCR?
I'd buy that for $1.
Well, maybe I'll do that, all right? Put the PC shot on. Maybe I'll do that. After the show, maybe I'll put up a poll, all right? But I'm pretty sure that most of these tards, because we do live in a country of tards, and I get it. I'm entertainment for tards. I get it. But we'll see, Mama Luigi. All right, thank you very much for the suggestion, and cheers to you. And we got Enemy Capitalist. Ghost, thank you for the years of TCR. It's thanks to your show, myself and my close friends and family became right-leaning. Hope you continue the show. It's been, as it's been highlight of the weeks, and your insight is always entertaining and on point. Cheers, Maine. Well, thank you once again, Enemy Capitalist, man. Cheers to you. I appreciate it, and I don't know, man. You have to understand where I'm coming from. All right, this January, I've been doing True Capitalist Radio for 17 years. And you go back to 2008 when it was called True Conservative Radio. And when I said the claims that were going to happen in the future, I said that the absolute pussification of the American male was going to be implemented because of dirty dish rag whore single mothers. And you take a look at all these effeminate males that are walking around. They're leprechauning their asses out here. All right? All these effeminate males leprechauning their asses. I mean, they're wearing legging jeans in order to show anal camel toe. And that's because we live in this fucked up, weirdo, pussy whip fucking ridiculous country. All right? That's why. All right? And everything that I said that was going to come to pass back then has now come to pass. And it seems as if nobody gives a shit. Nobody gives a shit. So, is how I feel about it, all right? And we got Haywood. Haywood, didn't Ghost threaten to destroy all the buildings in Moscow if Putin marched into the west in Ukraine? I never said anything, all right? I never said any of that shit, Haywood. All right, look. I'm going to end the show here, but there's probably going to be a ghost show this Friday. Since everybody likes, tarding out, This is a country of tards, and I get it. I'm entertainment for tards. I get it. I'm entertainment for tards. I'm tardtainment. I mean, just take a look at all the people that are flapping their fat Cheeto-stained fingers on the keyboard in whatever chat room that you're in. Take a look at these people, all right? I mean, this is what I'm talking about. I'm entertainment for tards out here, all right? And that's what is attracted to me. I guess I'm a tard magnet. I have no idea why. All right, but I'm entertainment for tards, and that's just something I just have to, learn to live with, for Christ's sake. All right, so, I mean, I guess that's what I am. All right, I'm entertainment for tards. While everybody else is, you know what, never mind. I'm just tired, all right? I get it. I'm entertainment for tards. It is what it is. Anyway, I'm going to be doing a ghost show this Friday night, since everybody loves, being tards. We're going to be a real tardy on this Baller Friday night. So if you're not doing anything, which I'm pretty sure most of you aren't on a Friday night, you're probably fingering your ass, to your favorite fucking stupid fucking enemy. Why don't you go ahead and hook it up, man? Come by, all right? We're going to be doing the ghost show. We're going to be adding another streaming service, for Christ's sake. We're going to be adding the Jack Doherty's streaming service on that one. So that'll be interesting. And hold on, trolling the intrawebs or the Rumble rant. Ghost is the king of tards. All hail the tard king. Oh, great. That's great.
I'd buy that for $1.
That's exactly what I needed there. All right, trolling the interwebs. Anyway, put the PC shot on. We got Cornbread Man with 2 beers. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. All right, what do you got to say, man?
Hey. I hope this isn't the last TCR. Maybe a long hiatus, 76 days, to see what happens between now and late January? Any chance I go get an invite to the TD, considering I did archive TCR 571 to 658 on Odyssey before they were removed from YouTube?
Yeah,
also,
I can invite you
I'll join TCR chat in Jan, since I like to do all that yearly membership stuff in the beginning of the Y.
All right, man. Well, hey, I'll invite you there, Cornbread Man. If you know anybody that is a part of the Thunderdome, they'll tell you like how to get an account there. And once you have an account, let me know, and I'll invite you, man. All right. Cheers to Cornbread Man. All right. Anyway, man, I just want to say cheers to everybody out there who is listening. I appreciate everybody who has given me some decent thoughts and some decent, some decent sentiments. I definitely need it because. I don't know, man. It just seems to me that we're headed into a very, retarded era of America. And, I don't know what to do. I mean, I've done all I can. I've done 17 years worth of attempting to try to sound the alarm, of trying to spark synapses in the brains of folks. And it's taken a complete different tard direction. So it is what it is. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in with me. As I stated, I ain't going nowhere. I'm not going to leave the country. I hope Trump doesn't fuck this shit up.
I'd buy that
I doubt it.
$1.
I doubt it. I think we're going to get hit up. I think you all know what I said. We're going to get hit up by a nation state. We're probably going to go into some horrific, even worse economic conditions than we would have. Especially now that, the tariff situation. Well, I'll talk about that here in a second. Here, hold on. We got City State Studios. What's up, dude? How you doing?
Hey, Ghost. Sparta here. It's been a while.
What up, man?
If this really is the last TCR episode, it's been a good run. I know we've had our disagreements and fights in the past, plus all the trolling, but I genuinely will miss the show. It was always interesting getting news from a right-wing perspective that was different from many others, as well as the advice on stocks throughout the years. I wish you well on your future endeavors. This isn't any trolling shit.
I appreciate it, man.
This is 100% genuine. Thank you for the prognostications.
I appreciate
Ghost.
it. You know what? I don't know, man. You guys made me feel, y'all made me feel better, man. I'll just take a break. All right? I'm going to take a break from True Capitalist Radio for a couple of weeks. All right. I'll be chilling, obviously, every other night in the True Capitalist Radio chat room. I will be in the True Capitalist Radio chat room right after this show, probably about 30 minutes after this show. I got to go smoke some tobacco and get some drinks going on just to take the edge off. But I want to say cheers to everybody in here who is listening to the broadcast. I'm going to probably just give this a break. All right, I'm going to give TCR a break. It's not the last broadcast. Thanks to you guys, and you're pepping me up, man. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I don't mean to sound like somebody, who, like some Boogie 2988 or something like, I feel sorry for me, feel sorry. I'm not trying to say that. I'm just, it's disheartening when you've got the majority of America that are a bunch of man children that wax their carrot to pre-teenage imported animated cartoons. You know what I mean? So it sucks. It sucks. Anyway, folks, if you have not done so, please follow me on X or Twitter. All right? Put the PC shot on. All right? The name to follow is The Ghost Report. All one word, no underscores. The Ghost Report. And take a look at how many people are listening over here on Twitter. We got 771 people listening to us on Twitter.
I'd buy that for $1.
You can keep it going. Thank you. You can do it, brother. I appreciate it. Cheers to you. And Arrogant Bastard, hey, Ghost, have a good night, my dude, and see you in a couple of weeks. Yeah, I'm just gonna give the True Capitalist Radio Show a break. All right? I'm just gonna give it a break. So thank you very much there, Arrogant Bastard. And once again, we're being listened to by 700 people on X. We're almost 400 people live on YouTube. We've got 100 and something people on Kick. We've got about 250, 300 people on Rumble. We've got another 100 people on D-Live. So cheers to everybody out there. I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody listening to the broadcast. All right, it kind of gave me a little bit of hope. All right, it gave me a little hope. All right, it gave me a little hope. Anyway, folks, I will be on for the Ghost Show this Friday. I will be taking a break from True Capitalist Radio, but if you want to talk some serious politics, or if you want to talk finance, once again, please consider joining the True Capitalist Radio chat room. All you got to do is go to buymeacoffee.com/GhostPolitics and join. And by the way, every member gets a free trading card of True Capitalist Radio. We've already handed out one. The second one is going out this week. It's of the engineer. The third one is being printed, I think, by the end of this week. So, dude, we're already going to be distributing trading cards that are exclusive. You have to be a part of the True Capitalist Radio membership chat room in order to receive them as a courtesy of being a member, man. That's all you have to do. Be a member, you get free cards. As a matter of fact, ask anybody who is a part of the True Capitalist Radio membership chat room and ask them about the cards they received. They were awesome. They come in a nice hard plastic. You know what I mean? It's meant for people that collect things. So cheers to all of you. I appreciate it. And once again, please consider becoming a member of the True Capitalist Radio chat room. No drama, no internet blood sports, none of that shit. If you want to better your life, if you want to have some decent advice, if you want to talk about some stocks, that's the place to be. That's the place to be. All right, and also, if you haven't done so, please add to your bookmarks and add to your favorites my official website. All right, type this in your browser right now, ghost.report. All right, ghost.report is the official website of yours truly.
I'd buy that for $1.
And hold on, we got Fallen Dawn. What's going on to Fallen Dawn? Put the PC shot on. Let's see what Fallen Dawn had to say here. Don't leave. I enjoy your CIA levels of assessments. I enjoy your views on world politics. It's opened my eyes to what really matters. Trump winning is a good thing. After this, no more Trump. Well, I appreciate that, Fallen Dawn. I mean, I hope that some people appreciate some of the things that I say internationally, because I do prognosticate a lot of international relations things fairly well. But, who's looking, right? Who's looking? Thank you, Fallen Dawn, and thank you for everybody else. Like I said, I guess this is not the last broadcast. I'm going to take a break. Maybe for a couple of weeks, but I will still be doing the Ghost Show, and I don't know, I'll be back in True Capitalist Radio form in the next couple of weeks, all right? Let's see what happens in the political spectrum of this country. And I'll be back in a couple of weeks. All right, it just sucks, man. You know, this man-child America shit. You know, people living in fantasy 24 hours a day. It sucks. It just fucking pisses me off. It makes me want to throw up nasty chicken grease and corn oil and cream of wheat with 5-day-old cereal and stomach plasma. It pisses me off. But I got to deal with it. All right? I got to fucking deal with it. It is what it is. Anyway, folks, thank you all for tuning in with me. Until next time, all right? I appreciate every one of you. Like I said, TCR on a hiatus for a couple of weeks. I will be doing a ghost show, which is a tomfoolery tard show. Remember, I'm entertainment for tards. I'm a tard-tainer. So that's what we'll be doing this Friday. Baller Friday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. All right? Anyway, folks, thank you for tuning in with me. Until next time, I'm out of here.